What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be finishing what we have so far on the Casual Chuck series. So episode 5, 6, and 7. Even though I was doing 2 at a time, because it's the last one, I'm just going to do it in the same video. And I know a lot of y'all, or like, not a lot, but some people were like, why is it sped up? Like, is there something wrong? No, I purposely did that. Like, the way I like to take in, like when I listen to podcasts or listen to a book, or even when I'm scrolling on social media, like I'll hold it down on the, like on the side, you can hold it down and make the video go faster. Like, I don't know if it's just me. I know some other people like to do that just because, like, my ADHD, like, I have a short attention span, and sometimes it's like a thing. If you guys look it up, I swear I'm not making this up. Like, with people with ADHD, sometimes they can't handle slow talkers. Not necessarily that his videos are that slow, but I am going to be more engaged and, like, paying attention when it's fast. I'm not going to put it on 2 times, so if you don't like it that fast, I'm so sorry. But also, I'm doing 3 videos today, and one of them is 17 minutes, the other is, like, almost 20, and the other is, like, 25 minutes, and I don't have that much time right now. Me and my friend are going to eat after this, and then go to see the Final Destination movie. So if you would like to watch it, just go to his channel. And also, I know someone said, like, oh, you can just watch it in normal speed. Like, no, I've never seen anyone have an issue with copyright. That's kind of not why I'm doing it in the fast mode. It's just because that's how I watch things. Like, if it's kind of like a documentary like this is, I like to watch it in a faster, like, I know some people are like, oh, you're gonna miss something. Normally I do pause it when, like, if I need to read something, or I'm like, oh, what was that? I'll, like, pause it and go back. So that I know y'all don't want to, but that is how I'm going to be watching it, is in a faster mode. I have it on 1.5 because 1.75 was like a little too fast, and I'm definitely not going to put it on 2 times. But I put it, and someone told me to put it at a certain speed, but that was like slower, and I thought, well, it's a little, unless they typed it in wrong, because they said like negative like 0.70 or something like that. So I have it on 1.5 just so it's a little faster. That way I'll get through the video quicker. And that's just how I like taking in content. I watch things faster because I, like, kind of can't handle people talking slow, because, like, I'll get to the point before they've gotten there, just like the way our ADHD brains work. So if you don't like it, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone commented that they were watching my video on, like, 2 times speed, or like 1.75, while also me watching my video on, like, a faster speed. So it was, like, extra fast. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, oh, LOL. So that might mess up you watching my video fast, but I know y'all have seen it already. So just be here for me reacting to it. So again, sorry, I'm going to watch it in a little bit faster, because that's just how I got to take things, and that's how I like doing it. That's how I prefer it. And this is my channel, so I would like to watch it the way I would prefer. So if you guys don't like watching things fast, I'm sorry, you should just leave and just go watch it on his channel at a nice normal speed. But anyway, here we go. Episode 5, Fate.
If I told you the Gento era started way
Also, I will back this part up, but he has his little copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act wow, that's when it was, in 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, and this is like with reaction videos and copyright on YouTube, that most reaction videos are under the fair use for purposes such as criticism and your commentary and more. No copyright infringement intended. So, like, same with me, like, we're not claiming this as our own, but sometimes that's why you'll get flagged, because they think, oh, we're like, oh, this is mine, but we're just like, nope, we're just giving our opinions, giving our commentary, stuff like that. And the following video falls under the fair use policy. Any attempting to claim and falsely DMCA is illegal and will be countered. Enjoy. So he's already letting them know. Maybe I should put that at the beginning of my video and it won't get, like, flagged.
If I told you the Gento era started way before 2023, would you believe me? This video was taken more than a year ago on SB19's legendary comeback in the Wish Bus. You will realize it when you see it. In a world where choices and chances collide, a concept emerges. It's captivating and mysterious. Fate. This is a journey that transcends the boundaries of ordinary existence, challenging our perceptions and igniting our curiosity. Prepare to question, marvel, and discover the forces that shape their lives. Were they just mere pawns in the grand scheme of things? Or did they, against all odds, become masters of their own destinies? Back in SB19's training days, they loved listening to OPM songs during their breaks and stretching sessions.
Damn, they flexible.
Most of them are songs from band and band.
Grammarly helps me get the best grades possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my week. I'm Lauren Taylor.
They really looked up to them because of their music. They were simply just humble fans of an already established Filipino band. And in 2019, when they were still trying to make a name for themselves, something quite unexpected happened.
Hello everyone, we're here at
If you haven't noticed, they really tried their best to appear calm and professional as they met their idols. But after they parted ways and entered their vehicle, SB19 pretty much lost it and became fanboys themselves, which was quite a wholesome sight.
We met better successful performance.
That would be me. I'd be like super cool about meeting Stray Kids. I'd be like, oh my god, I want to shake Bang Chan's hand and just be like, Christopher, you are doing amazing work. Like, love your music, keep it up. And then later be like, oh my gosh, I would like have a mental breakdown.
Ben and Ben. Pagpasok kami ng sasakyan, tapos biglang lumabas sa sasakyan nila yung Ben and Ben. Tapos lumalapit sila, sabi na, picture tayo. What a coincidence. Mami, sobrang saya ako, tumatalon talaga ako saya. So pinag-collab tayo Ben and Ben, SB19, so Ben19.
SB19, SB19.
And 2 years later,
I love that for them.
man, who would have thought that wishful thinking would actually turn into reality? Crazy stuff for sure, but not as crazy as this one. In 2021, SB19 were asked about their plans after the Pagsibol EP, and this was their answer.
Gusto po namin magkaroon ng, parang katulad po sa ibang na magkaroon talaga ng music show na talagang solely yung mga grupo rin nagsasama-sama, pinopromote yung mga grandfather. Kasi doon makikita, doon mapapanood din ng mga ibang audiences from all over the world yung talent ng Philippines. So, hopefully next year, makasatuparan.
Parang in short, Philippines pop adventure.
This interview wasn't released to the public until the next year because I think the media didn't believe them. Maybe they thought it was impossible to unite all artists in the P-pop scene because it is known to be very competitive. Even fandoms go to war from time to time, and the sheer scale of logistics alone to get everyone on board could make most organizers quit their job. But hey, despite the uncertainty, they managed to pull it off.
At a P-pop con? What? That's crazy. Oh, that's G22, right? Her famous split. Benny was probably also there and Alamat, but I just like can't recognize him yet.
How did they do it? Well, maybe SB19 were just so determined to prove that P-pop is not a competition. It's a community. That historic event happened in Araneta Coliseum, a stage that, back in the day, SB19 could only dream of. At the time, they could only joke about it. But they had no idea that it would actually become their home stage.
What's up, Araneta?
Is this the one? This is in the Philippines, correct? I think that's they were saying that their kickoff of their Simula at Wakes tour, it holds like 55,000 people, and it was like sold out. That's huge. That is really, really, really big.
At this point, you probably recognize a pattern already. When SB19 makes a prediction, they likely come true, which is pretty crazy to be honest. But what's beyond crazy is when it reaches the level of insanity. You see, when they were asked to wear a blindfold on the Halloween of 2019, Pablo said this.
Parang napanood ko na to sa TV. Pili ko alam kung saan tayo pupunta sa Pinoy Big Brother. Oo nga no. Ganito yun eh. Lilipat na tayo sa bahay ni Kuya. Tol, kaya SB sa bahay ni Kuya.
And 2 years later,
Wow. Hello po kuya. Hello po.
Maligayang pagdating sa aking bahay.
Dang, they just predicting everything right now, bro.
SB19.
so they were actually blindfolded for more than 2 years? Anyway, when SB19 entered the Pinoy Big
That's funny.
Brother house, they easily became one of the most entertaining guests the show has ever had and gave birth to some very interesting interactions.
Titiran ka. Perfect or five.
Yeah, we gonna go up.
Yang nakikita
So real. That would be me. That would be me. I would be like, sorry. Like, I'd be, oh my gosh.
Kinikilig ako. Hindi ko po kanina ko yung matagal.
It's really just like, I'm just a girl. Every girl ever. Like, I'm just a girl. Hee hee, giggle, giggle. Oh my gosh. They were so handsome. Facts. She's not lying.
Talaga yung kilig ko kuya kasi diba ang pogi pa rin.
Pinakikilala ko sa inyo ang SB19.
Dito nakapunta na po kayo sa Egypt.
Actually, no. Not yet. Ako nakapunta na akong Egypt. Electronic Egypt.
Oh.
May totem may iwan ka dito. Ha? May totem may iwan ka dito. Bagay ka sa bahay ni Kuya. Bakit mga bang furniture?
Kaya anong pakiramdam na hindi naman talaga bakasyon pero semi-break?
Parang natanggalan na ng buhay.
And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go.
Sleeping. Oh my gosh, that's my one friend. She is like chronically tired. I don't know what it's called, but she's like always tired no matter what. Like even if she gets enough sleep. So like anytime she got rest time, she's like take a little nappy now.
And I said, wala ka man ngayon sa aking piling, nasasaktan man ang puso at damdamin. Muli.
Well, he's over here just got all the energy. This is me. I would be like da 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 da, while my friend is just like sitting there like, all right, chill.
Muli sa'yo na aaminin, ika'y mahal pa rin. At kung sakali na muling magkita, at malaman na mayroon pang pag-asa.
Oh my gosh, I cannot right now.
Muli sa'yo na aaminin, puso na
Oh my god.
puso ang magpasya. Ako isang imong Adarna, napagaling ko ang hari.
Now that's literally me and my friend.
Dahil di
Yep, typical SB19.
You know, they always say like your bias is more like your personality. So if I do end up picking Stell and then my bias wrecker is Ken, makes sense because then your bias wrecker is like your type. So for Stray Kids, my bias is Felix. So I feel like we kind of got like the same kind of personalities. And Chungbin is my bias wrecker, and he my type? Yeah, he is. He gonna be my husband. I'm gonna marry him one day, alright? Just kidding. I'm Delulu for fun, alright guys? I'm not serious about that. It's just for funsies.
Antics right there. Now if you think that prediction was insane, then I have something more insane coming up.
Holy shit, this is insane. Max. Yeah, quiet, sorry.
When Josh celebrated his birthday back in 2020, SB19 members surprised him with a mysterious guest. And this mysterious guest apparently can read minds. He told Josh to ask him anything about his future, and this was his question.
Ano gusto mo malaman about your future sa isip lang? Will I be a professional esports player?
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected, which is ironic.
I know where this is going because I know this. Y'all told me about this.
Here's the answer. I hope you have the time to be an esports player in the future when SB19 goes international. No, let me just emphasize yung sagot ko. I hope you have the time to be an esports player, a professional esports player for that matter. You're gonna be a semi-professional esports player, right? But I hope you find the time when SB19 goes international.
Oh, di ka lang sabihin.
So not only did Josh become a pro esports
About his
player, but SB19 also went international by entering the Billboard charts and having success with the first ever world tour while proudly representing their country.
You make the Philippines proud, but you make
Oh, look at that purple hair. Purple hair?
all of us proud. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
If we turn back time and ask random people, most of them might not even believe it would happen.
I don't believe in superstitions.
And this created one of the most memorable moments, especially for their international fans. When SB19 were just about to wrap up a concert in San Francisco, this suddenly happened.
Our first US, di ba? US celebration. Our US debut. US debut. Wish USA, let's go.
was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much, SB19, and see you soon.
Congratulations, SB19 on your successful tour.
Thank you, SB19. See you next time.
I want to congratulate SB19 for finishing your first US tour. Thank you, SB19, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, Mahaliman. Congratulations for your first US tour, and keep in mind that we love you. This is just the beginning. Thank you so much, SB19. See you next time. See you, Canada.
We hope you enjoyed your stay here in Greece during your voyage and have plenty of memories with your friends. Thank you, SB19. See you next time.
Thank you, SB19. See you next time.
Hi, SB19. Congratulations on your tour. See you next year. Thank you, SB19. See you next time.
Thank you, SB19. See you next time.
You guys are beautiful people. I just want to say, we couldn't really thank you enough. We are so blessed to have you guys, and to have this platform where we could enjoy and do what we love, and at the same time inspire and motivate people. Talagang we have the responsibility, and we will do our best to inspire people and motivate people, and together we will attain our goals together. So I'm just really blessed and happy that we have you guys. We're so thankful. From the beginning up until now, you have been, unconditionally supporting us, and we know that this is just the start. I love you too. I love you also. Words can't express what I feel right now, pero I'm really, really overwhelmed and my heart is so full. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Thank you guys so much for this, change our lives. Before it was just our dream actually to come here. So do not tour in the Philippines, but you guys are always there. We couldn't thank you enough. We couldn't thank you enough. You guys made us stronger. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a tiny bit emotional. Because, SB19 started from nothing. They were once very young, but they dared themselves to dream. You may call it fate, prediction, or manifestation. But besides that, they also put in the work by practicing more than everybody, improving more than everybody, and sacrificing more than everybody. So this time, I'll let you decide the conclusion of this video. Is SB19 really predetermined? Or do they possess the power to shape their own destiny?
All the makeup. You guys, I'm not a big fan.
Something about it felt a little inauthentic to me. I just felt like they were trying really, really hard.
Yo, you heard those boys saying the first thing you're gonna go and hit them jacket?
So anong feeling pag binabalikan?
Whatever, y'all.
I'm not a big fan.
Something about it felt a little inauthentic to me. I just felt like they were trying really, really hard.
Well, who are these people even? I don't even know who you are, but I know who SB19 is. Got him.
Yo, you heard those boys saying the first thing you're gonna go and hit them jacket?
So anong feeling pag binabalikan yung mga times na yon? Na ang daming people na nagda-doubt.
Huyo kayo ngayon.
Na yun na ang daming people na nagda-doubt.
Huyo.
Yeah. Who? Who are you? Huh? Exactly.
Huyo ngayon.
Savage. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Starting off strong, y'all. With episode 6, Kings. This is for the Pagta Dog documentary. Okay, well, okay. Okay, his purple hair looks good. Got a little abs moment here.
This is just an ordinary photo of Ken taken back in 2020.
Ordinary. It looks beautiful to me. It looks extraordinary. Oh, his red hair. Oh, they all look good when they have red hair. Well, not all. I don't think all of them have had red hair. A lot of them have done the red hair, though. I know that now.
22. But when this music starts playing, it becomes something out of the ordinary.
Yes, I'm gonna go into a faster speed.
Agad ang gusto na makita. Di ako marunong kumanta pero para sa kanya harana. Teka lang, bakit ba parang nasa tono tong aking gitara? Gusto ko lang naman sabihin na malamahalik ang iyong ganda. Malaya, di magwawakas, tila parirala. Ano pa nga bang masasabi ko? Sana di ka mawala sa'kin ang aking sinta. I don't need no life, just need you.
No.
For many years, kings have looked into the heavens for guidance. Their ambitions and fates intertwined with the rhythm of the cosmos. As they uncover its different forms, the universe whispers secrets known only to those who dare to dream. And when they do dream, stars begin to align for them. Destiny bows to their command and their kingdoms start to thrive. Prepare to get used to seeing more moments like this in this video. Because
you are now in the presence of a king. What?
Back in 2019, 3 days before SB19's Go Up went viral, a group of students were just looking for a random person to interview for the school project when they found this good-looking bystander. They thought he was a foreigner at first, but then...
Are you from here?
Hoy, bakit ko yun?
Hindi sabi niya eh. Pero pwede po ba kami magtanong ng tanong para makapasa namin ang kaalaman ng bawat Pilipino?
Kuya, ano lang, tapos project kahit magkamali ka, okay lang. Malito naman kami.
Ayan, thank you.
Yan.
Unang-una po, sino po ang pambansang bayan po natin? Halaga naman po kasi sa Rizal pa tayo. Thank you po.
Basta pa din yung tanong mo.
Okay. Pangalawa po, ano po ang pambansang trip po natin? Kalabaw, tama sir. Pangatlo po, pinakamahirap. Hindi talaga. Ano po ang pambansang ikot po natin? Oh, Philippine Eagle, tama. Wala pa surprise.
Pangalan po kuya.
Pangalan na po kuya. Number at email ko. Justin, thank you, Justin.
That would have been me and be like, also, can I have your number just for research purposes, sir?
Ay, pasimple ka. Okay. Nagiging bako.
He just said I'm becoming gay. Stop it.
This video didn't only prove the power of Justin's visuals, but also showcased his humility. But the most interesting thing is that this video alone has got to be the most subtle foreshadowing of what's to come. From being admired by just a small group of students to being admired by the whole country 3 days later, then the whole world a few years after. Just imagine the reaction of this guy when he finds out Justin's real identity. Another foreshadowing happened back in 2022 when they got invited to perform at the Binibining Pilipinas beauty pageant. Pablo's ponytail was amazing here, by the way.
Yeah, thank goodness he said so, because if he didn't, I was going to.
So backstage, SB19 were just doing typical SB19 antics.
For our next contestant, Ginoong Pilipinas, number 16, Sylvester Ajero.
Well, I believe in the 25 years of my existence here in the Philippines, I would say I'm
Oh yeah, his real full name is Sylvester. Sylvester. Yes, Sylvester, after the famous actor.
Sylvester Ajero.
Well, I believe in the 25 years of my existence here in the Philippines, I would say I'm standing here in front of you, as strong as the man standing here in the center of me. And together, we are high five.
They had no idea that next year, this would actually come true.
And our judge will be
the most charismatic member of multi-awarded and Billboard nominee P-pop phenom, SB19, Mr. Josh Collins.
It's just so amazing how stars seem to align for them. What's even more amazing is what happened back in 2021 in a Zoom interview. Because what initially was just another playful joke turned into reality 2 years later.
Sample.
Kahit wala ka na, bukas ay maghihintay sa gitna ng pag-iisa.
Okay.
Ayun na po.
Hindi ko alam yan.
Oo nga. Oh, nag-turn ng chair si Stel. Yon, Coach Stel. Si Coach Stel ka na. Okay.
Oy, napaturn. Love it.
Hi mga kapuso, this is Coach Stel of the Boys Generations.
Boy group in the land.
Labas ng lahat ng mga SB19 at full support kami kay Coach Stel.
So from Stel singing in an empty room, to performing in The Voice as one of the coaches. I mean, how
Bro, what?
do these things keep on happening to them? As they continue...
Wait.
One of the coaches. I mean, how do these...
Oh. Well, at first I was like, dude, that guy looks familiar, and at first I thought it was maybe Jamie
These
Miller,
things keep on
but it looked... No. Why would he be there? That... Does anyone remember who this was? Because that low-key looks like Jamie Miller low-key. But maybe it's not.
happening to them?
Dude, is it? It looks like him. Y'all need to tell me.
One of the coaches. I mean, how do these things keep on happening to...
That's Jamie Miller, right, guys? Because that's crazy. Ariana, what are you doing here? You guys need to tell me if y'all saw that and who this was. Because that looks like Jamie Miller, dude. I've seen him in concert like 3 times now.
To them. As they continued their quest, they released their Pagtatag trailer on April 2023. Everyone was blown away because the whole thing felt like a movie. The crazy thing about it is that most of the effects they used were practical, including this big explosion.
3, 2, 1, walk.
Dude, that's a big ass explosion. But they ain't no green screen. No green screen here.
It's literally an explosion. Sheesh, that was dangerous for sure. A month later, they dropped Gento. This song took over social media and became SB19's biggest song alongside Mappa because of its clever and meaningful lyrics and easy-to-dance choreography. A couple of weeks later, SB19 announced their departure from Show BT and dropped the full Pagtatag EP, which includes the catchy Gento.
He had to show this part really. Come on, my guy.
The sensual I Want You.
Dude, this has been stuck in my head all day. This song right here. I wanna follow my knees, beg for your body on me. Beg for your body on me.
The battle cry, Crimzone.
Now we run, we go hard like we lose us. On the sun, slicing, dicing.
The heart-wrenching Ilaw.
Ilaw? Is that how Ilaw? That's how you say it? I thought it was Ilaw. Ilaw? Maybe he's saying it wrong. I thought it was Ilaw.
The heartwarming Liham.
I haven't heard that one yet. I did react to Ilaw. It might be released after you guys has watched this, possibly. I'm not sure.
And the uplifting Freedom. The whole EP was so good that it immediately entered the music charts. Because of this, SB19 got invited to local game shows like Family Feud.
Steph, anong huli mong ginawa bago ka umalis ng bahay kanina?
Nagbanyo.
Anong ginawa mo sa banyo?
Nagwiwi.
Umihi. Survey.
Wala. Tapos yung 100 kayo, mali kayo. Oh, tama. Hindi kayo umiihi. You guys are wrong. Kaya may sakit kayo sa bato.
And I can see your voice. I just remembered something. They were also invited here back in the Go Up era. Some fans were saying that one of the show's hosts, Jobert, was mocking Josh's hair.
Yung pinaka-hit nila yung love song nasa nila. Ano? Why is our hair black? Yours is white. Patay mo, kuya! Nag-umpisa tayo.
What do you guys think? Well, you decide.
They're like, excuse me?
So going back, SB19 also performed in different noontime shows, except it's showtime because of this incident.
Geto.
Anong sayaw yan?
Geto.
Geto.
SB19.
SB19.
Let's go. Bawal na raw. Bawal. Naningil na sila. Naningil na. Oo, bawal na daw. O, hindi, mamaya.
Talaga? Hindi ba good promo yun? For the music industry. Ganun lang pala.
Pero, mamaya. Sa labas.
Oh my gosh.
This triggered fans, bashers, and musicians, making this issue explode. One side says it's the artist's right to collect royalty, while the other calls them greedy. Despite the issue, SB19 kept going. They were so unstoppable that even technical issues couldn't even hold them back.
Get it. Show must go on. For real, lip syncing left the earth. if there was any haters at that time where they're like, oh, they're definitely lip syncing. Ooh, honey. Guess you're wrong. They just proved y'all. Mics are on.
Mekaniko, ayako, nanamoni-moni ko sa aking pinagdaan, nagpatong ng story. Sa mga dismopoli na bumalik na rito. Hindi ka madali, hindi ka makanood. Hindi ka magpagpeg, di ba na kung malisto, lagi na listo. Kahit pa sino na Facebook, tignan ko na Facebook, na Facebook.
And then, it was time for them to take over as they kicked off their Pagtatag tour locally and internationally.
This makes me really sad, and I did try looking at tickets for their tour now, and it's just not happening. They were either all sold out or they were resale tickets, and the resale were crazy. I even considered going to Canada, y'all. Either driving or flying, and it's not gonna happen. But I keep seeing videos and like them posting, and I'm like, oh gosh, I really wish I could have gone.
The entire tour was a big success, so when SB19 came back home, they wanted to give back to their fans by organizing an event that was more intimate and full of interactions. Towards the end of the event, they revealed their Freedom music video. And while watching it, every member seemed to be having a flashback and started becoming emotional.
Sobrang punong-puno po ng kasiyahan yung heart ko ngayon. Kasi hindi namin akalain na abot mo ng 5 years. Tapos, itong 5th year, parang ano eh. Parang pag nagtatrabaho ka kasi, parang lagi mong iniisip yung dream mo, ginagawa mo yung best mo, masyado kang focus sa work, nakakalimutan mo i-appreciate yung mga maliliit na bagay. So, syempre yung mga bagay na sinishare nyo sa bawat isa.
Jen, happy birthday. Marami mo ning mga tuiga nga hingabot.
Oh, stop.
Inaot ko nga ang Ginoo matag pa nimo ifugang mga tuigan sa imong kinabuhi. Pero nasa iyo ko nga ang Ginoo na proteksyon labaw sa tanan nimo sa imong mga kauban, sa mga fans, sa imong staff. Sa imong grupo nimo sa SB19 ang imong birthday celebration kulang kung wala mi sa imong giliran celebrate gawas pa ni ana nagko mo dili sa mga kamot nga kami ang nalaga sa inyo ha. Natutunan nagko mo sa inyong apuhan. Pero bisan pa ni ana nasayod ka o nasayod ang Ginoo nganong naami dinhi sa laing nasyon nga ginabuhi sa Malaysia tungod sa atong pagkapobre, tungod sa atong pagkawala-wala.
Ba't ka nag-breakdown?
Hindi po, kasi po, yun nga po, parang ang tagal na rin na walang nangyayari sa amin. Dapat ang pag-usap namin ng parents ko talaga is mag-stop na ako sa training. Mag-work na po ako after graduation.
Hanggang ngayon, hindi mo pa rin nakikita yung tatay mo?
Opo, never po. Recently po parang may nagpakilala po sa akin na kapatid po ng father ko. Kasi daw po, wala na daw sa katinuang isip. So, nagpo-wala lang po.
Ay.
Stop. Guys, stop it. This is like a roller coaster of emotions. It's like, haha, laughing, and now we're gonna be crying.
Kasi hindi alam ng mga tao yung hirap na pinagdaanan namin. Kaya pag nakakarinig kami ng talagang matatak talaga sa isipan namin, lalo na siguro kasi pumunta ako doon, kumbaga para ipakita ko ng skill ko. Pero kahit anong try mo, hindi talaga pa rin yung napapansin ng mga tao.
SB19 have gone through some tough times for sure. But the toughest thing was yet to happen.
Before mga po yung pagtatagin, sobrang dami namin pinagdaanan, challenges, problem, and yung SB19 mismo na name, alam niya sa mga problems na nagdaan.
Fans have recently observed alterations on their social media accounts and promotional materials, notably the absence of the name SB19.
Most of their Asian tour concerts got cancelled last minute, which angered some fans. It was also revealed that SB19 most of their Asian tour concerts got cancelled last minute, which angered some fans. It was also revealed that SB19 were allegedly mistreated during their stay in their previous company. Despite all the speculations, they stayed silent for a month until 1Z Entertainment announced.
Okay, I saw that video and they looked so damn good.
Despite all the speculations, they stayed silent.
Gotta watch it again, dude.
For a month until 1Z Entertainment announced that they have finally reached an agreement with Showbiz that would allow them to use the SB19 brand again. Multiple articles were saying that SB19 regained ownership of the brand, but those were fake news. Showbiz still owns the name and just allowed the group to use it in exchange for a cut from their income, which is a significant blow to SB19's finances. This was made even more apparent in SB19's recent TikTok live when Justin said this.
Live namin doon nag-1Z kami. Ang ganda ng live namin. Kasi ngayon live tayo, di ba? Alam nila. Okay. Bakit hindi ko alam?
Justin was pretty much pointing out the difference between their live streams before and after the legal issues, because there was a clear decline in quality, which might have been the result of less financial capability. Despite all of it, they still signed the agreement. For them, it wasn't all about the money anymore. It was all about the love for their craft, and especially for their fans. So one day after the end of the worst setback,
next is the pioneer of P-pop, it's SB19!
comes their best global comeback.
Oh, the AAA performance.
But I say we not mediocre. Tell me what you see. I'm going to see what this is really me. I'm moving my reality. Cause you see, I don't be ill. I did it. Bang, bang, bang.
SB19 opened the show in the best way the fans could ever imagine. The biggest artist who
Well, they opened. Damn, they're both of my favorite. Okay, well that's N Team right there on the top, but like Stray Kids down there. Wait, is it?
and did the event couldn't even hide their amazement. Not only that, because they also received not just one, but 2 major awards, putting their name SB19 and the Philippines on the map, proving that they are indeed worthy of the nickname the P-pop Kings.
Noon po, pangarap lang po namin ang makapag-release ng kanta, pero ngayon nasa harap niyo na po kami at tumatanggap ng award. Sa aming pinakamamahal na 18, maraming salamat sa walang sawang suporta, sa pagmamahal, sa pagtsatsaga at sa pag-aantay sa amin. Inuulit po namin itong award na to hindi lang para sa amin, para sa ating lahat to. And of course, we are very happy and we are very honored to represent and to showcase the Filipino music all around the world. Muli kami po ang SB19, maraming salamat po.
So what have we learned from their story so far? For me, if someone wants to become a king, they have to live like one from the beginning. Living like a king isn't about enjoying a comfortable life full of luxury. It's all about daring yourself to dream. They were not born winners, but they built themselves to win. From being fans of their idols to becoming one themselves. We don't even realize that SB19 have always been living like kings all along. And they have been sitting on their throne, which is the destiny of their own. And their legacy is their kingdom, or what we call today as fandom. Let us make way, because
You are now in the presence of a king.
Dang. Oh my gosh, she is super good at putting these videos together, I swear. Okay, this is the latest one that was released. Episode 7, Vengeance. And this is the last one that's been... This came out... I mean, I could look, actually. Like, not too long ago. Maybe. Oh, 9 days ago. So, yeah, this is the newest one. So, let's just go. Let's go.
pay very close attention to these clips. This is SB19 at their most broken state. And there's one thing in common behind these emotional breakdowns. Family. In my years of supporting them, never have I ever seen them break down because of their critics and bashers. Except for this infamous interview. SB19 were called gay and accused of imitating K-pop.
Bothered by the fact that you sound like
Tatang Robin rushed in to back them up. They were fine at first, smiling as they try to keep it together.
Nung questioning sa atin nung una natin, offensive.
Until they can't.
Sino ba kayo? Oy, wow.
You can see tears in their eyes as they're trying to fight back as doubt starts creeping in. Then comes darkness in their eyes as if something inside just snapped. You see, even the toughest people can be broken. But throughout life, only one thing could put that look in a man's eyes. Vengeance.
It would be like they're listening to the Avengers of the Philippines.
Pero para sa akin, yung masarap i-achieve. Yung mga bagay na imposible.
Masarap kasi pakiramdam na ano, yung mga basher yung dati, pinakain nila, kita nila ngayon.
SB19 paved the way. You might be used to seeing the statement in the comment section of any SB19 related video, especially in response to those who doubt or downplay SB19's impact in the music industry. A chorus of fans will say this on repeat. Some find this repetition tiresome, annoying, even cult-like. But you know what? I'm one of those cult members, proclaiming this truth. It can't be overstated. If you understand how hard it was for SB19 to pave the way and blaze the trail, it's like being sent on an expedition into the unknown to achieve an insurmountable task, to put the Filipino music on the map. And if they won't be able to make it, at least they would have tried to leave their mark.
For those who come after, right?
While other entertainment companies are hesitant to send their artists to war,
I bet you the YouTube video that comes out afterwards is going to sound sick, and then it doesn't, and then our name's on something that's not sick. Correct.
SB19 were thrown into the fire and gladly welcomed the challenge. They performed in malls no matter if many people ignored them. They also performed in schools, orphanages, elevator lobbies.
Can they perform in my mall? Okay, we actually don't. So where I live, we used to have a mall. It's not there anymore. But the nearest mall, can they perform, please, for free? No, just kidding. I will pay money. I will pay money, but if they could perform in a mall near me, it'd be awesome.
hobbies, birthday parties, and even on the streets. A tradition they continue to this day. And most of these performances, they did for free. But saying yes to every challenge comes with great risks. The kind of risk that could destroy their career before it even takes off. Back in early 2019, the boys were slated to perform as a side act at the fan meet of 2 visiting K-pop idols. SB19 were ready to go like it was just another performance night. After the main Korean act finished their intro number, they handed their mics to SB19 for the intermission. The show's host also handed off his mic. So Justin, Pablo, and Stel got their mics, while Josh and Ken were like, "What about us?" The host answered, "I'm sorry guys, but these 3 mics are all you got." This all happened in the last minute before SB19's performance. They had 2 options. Play it safe by backing out, or go all in, risking the possibility.
And I know what they did already. They went all in. All in. Stray Kids. They definitely were like, "We got this. We'll make it work."
Of messing up their lines and choreography. There were only 3 mics for 5 guys. But what happened next is just stuff of legends. And this is how they earned the respect of many fans. If the world was ending and it would take one ultimate performance to save it, I'm betting on SB19 because for me, they're the most clutch performers ever. I just know that they will never let me down because they always perform with a vengeance like there's no tomorrow. And they have already proven this on world stages. After all, these 5 just have it. The guts paired with the ability to execute under heavy pressure, even if things don't go their way. Like their own company, turning on them.
Fans have recently observed alterations on their social media accounts and promotional materials, notably the absence of the name SB19.
I don't want to bore you with legal terms, so let me explain what happened in the simplest way. The boys' contract with ShowBT had just expired and they had decided to opt out of renewing it to instead build their own company. In the midst of the Pagtatag World Tour, ShowBT chose to hold the SB19 name hostage. They were suddenly not permitted to use the name they had nurtured and strengthened, throwing their immediate future into chaos. So they had to come to an arrangement that would allow them to use their name again through an amicable agreement, which I presume to be a ridiculous amount of money or a hefty cut from their income as SB19. All of this happened in the last quarter of 2023. This was obviously a major setback to SB19's newly formed company, Onesie Entertainment. But remember how I described them as clutch performers? Turns out that they are also clutch when it comes to making major business decisions.
Sorry to disappoint you, ShowBT. Huh? You triggered my track card. Solo projects.
Historically, when group members start going solo, it usually leads to the group's decline, even downfall or disbandment. But for SB19, their solo projects kept their previous company from pocketing free lunch money off of their labors, while solely funding their own baby Onesie. Not gonna lie, that is one hell of a genius way to exact vengeance. And boy oh boy how their solo careers flourished.
Oh wow, okay.
Philip didn't waste time as he released his Bisaya language single Kanako right in time for Christmas 2023.
Wait, I don't want spoilers, but I knew this was gonna happen.
Followed by Justin's first solo release, his International Caliber Sunday Morning cover in January 2024.
That may be all I need.
And then a month later, he took us to a different world with Surreal.
While we walk slowly under the trees and...
A couple of months after, Philip was still on his path to vengeance with Fake Faces.
So don't tell me this focus, it's not.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to watch and listen to their solos, but I haven't done it yet. Oh my gosh, I was gonna do it after this. So once I do finish these, I can start listening to their solo stuff.
Then in June, Stel dropped his Room EP.
Ugh, I've seen this one too. It's been like, I'll go onto YouTube and it's just there. It's like, oh, Room by Stel. I'm like, oh, I can't watch it yet.
Which made most of his fans jealous of this girl.
So pretty, I see me flow in your body.
In July.
Oh, okay. I would probably be a little jealous too. I'd be like, how did she get that? How did she get that role? I'm trying to be her.
This other girl annoyed the heck out of everyone in Justin's Kaibigan music video. Philip, as usual, stayed vengeful when he released his 7 Sins album. Then come September, Josh decided it's his turn with his gritty Lost and Found album.
I know it's like sped up, so I'm not hearing the song as it should be, but they all sound like bops to me.
And finally followed by Pablo's double album, Alon. And Laon.
Guys, I'm so excited. I'm literally, I can't wait.
I'm telling you, their individual talents leveled up like crazy in their solo era. Justin's world building, Philip's unapologetic creativity, Stel's aura farming, Josh's storytelling, and Pablo's pen game were the major highlights for me. And this only strengthened their fan base, who got more invested as they found out more about how strong each member truly is. And because of these solo projects, it became a very productive year for Onesie. But for ShowBT, not so much. Because the boys didn't release much as a group, just a few collabs from here and there. SB19 basically got him on a checkmate with vengeance. It must have been very frustrating for Show BT, so much so that they decided to abandon the trademark that same year, which allowed Onesie to register it under them. And as of December 27, 2024, the name SB19 and its trademark finally belonged to its rightful owner.
Hell yes. Oh my gosh.
The major setback was finally over. And because of this, I can't help but feel that SB19 is somehow protected from bad things by some greater force we don't fully understand. Don't you agree? In movies, you can call it plot armor. Or in life, it's what some may call karma. Remember these journalists in the intro?
You're not bothered by the fact that you sound like...
Yeah, the booty holes.
The guy who accused SB19 of imitating K-pop is this guy.
Thank you naman for inviting me again to your show.
He was a feared entertainment columnist known for his brutally candid and irrelevant questions to artists. Just a month after SB19's Go Up press conference, he passed away.
That is not funny, but like, that, I mean, that's karma. Dang, R.I.P. my guy, but like, oof.
The one who questions Stell's gender is this guy. The same guy.
Did he die too?
Guy who asked this question to Beyond Zero.
Ano ang meron kayo, ang Beyond Zero, na wala sa SB19? As we all know, SB19 has the K-pop influence, the Korean influence. But we, Beyond Zero, came from the dance community at first hand. And kami, we have that hip-hop influence and we're very proud of that. And we really think na yung pagiging part namin ng hip-hop community, yun yung magbibigay sa amin ng edge to go global. As all of you know that we are actually TikTokers before all of this happened.
And the same guy who said this to Calista.
Inabot nyo rin yung launching ng SB19. Sana lang sa dulo, mas mataas pa rin kayo sa SB19 dahil inabot nyo nga ang launching.
He's still active to this day on his Facebook page with
Okay, he didn't die. Alright, only one person has died so far, okay.
32k followers posting gossip about celebrities. But looking at the level of engagement he gets, not many people seem to care anymore. But what about Beyond Zero? Honestly, I don't know. All of the members disappeared except for their leader, who is now happily performing as a drag queen.
Okay. Oh, Beyond Zero is a was a group. It sounds like they're not anymore.
But what about Beyond Zero? Honestly, I don't know. All of the members disappeared except for their leader, who is now happily performing as a drag queen.
Huh.
What about Calista? Well, they're still active, down to 4 members from the original 6. They're doing okay, having just released their latest song, which they even did a TikTok with Stell and Justin. Now, I'm sure you recognize these folks. Instead of supporting their fellow countrymen, they resorted to mocking SB19's appearance and branding them as K-pop copycats. Because of the backlash they received, they deleted their video without any apology and moved on as if nothing had happened. Then just a few months ago, one of them did something quite surprising. Renz Verano performed SB19's Go Up. The same exact song they criticized 5 years ago. Now, who's the real copycat? Another set of infamous bashers are these brothers.
K-pop. Sino pala sila? K-pop pangit.
The reaction video gained a lot of views, but all for the wrong reasons. So where are they now? I don't know what happened to one brother, but the main owner of the channel remains active on YouTube. He changed his channel's name and now vlogs about his life as a person with disability because he sustained a spine injury in 2022. That's 2 years after they reacted to SB19. Now, I didn't put him in this video to say, boo-hoo, he deserves it. He's included because I owe the community an update, and I strongly discourage going to his channel to get back at him. Instead, please show him some love because I think he's now a changed man.
Yeah.
Ang taong naninira sa kapwa ay siyang kaawa-awa. Tanggalin ang inggit upang ikaw ay lumigaya.
Well, that's good.
At di kaawa-awa.
There are many more people who criticized SB19 before, then fell off after a while. Others started as doubters and made a sudden turnaround to become SB19 fans after receiving some backlash. Whether they are genuine or not, it's all up to you. But I've decided to not cover them in detail as I didn't want this video to become unnecessarily long. So going back, SB19 started 2025 with their name under their full control, so they didn't waste any time and dropped the trailer of their finale EP Simula't Wakas on January 31st. And let me just say, I don't think any artist has done anything like it because they managed to seamlessly put together the biggest songs in one epic soundtrack, matching it with amazing visuals full of Easter eggs. Everybody was just
that was really good. That gave me goosebumps.
left in awe as the trailer gave us an unbearable sense of anticipation of what's to come. And it didn't help when they announced that we had to wait for a month for the first song. So patiently, we waited. Then, SB19 solo projects from last year started paying off as each member racked up award after award. There were so many awards that mentioning all of them here will make this video super long. Now, talking about awards made me remember these two pricks because they cried over Josh winning the hip-hop song of the year from Wish. This guy Ato posted a video acting like a self-proclaimed spokesperson of the hip-hop community.
Paano nangyari yun? Ay, hindi rin namin alam, boss. Hindi rin namin alam. Punta kami. Kung gulat na gulat ka, mas gulat na gulat din kami. Hip-hop song of the year, boss. Tayo na kahit yung lupay-pay ni Haring Manggi, silat ka dun, boss eh. Hindi rin namin alam, boss. Huwag mo sa amin itanong.
While Abra dissed Josh and SB19 in a song that he hoped would be his comeback to glory.
Oh, I remember. Someone commented, I think a while ago, that like someone dissed Josh and Josh was gonna come back with his own song, but Pablo was like, hold up, wait a minute. And I think that was Dunka, because that was just like all to their haters. They were like, Dunka, F off, you know. And he was like, let's just hold up, don't make your own song, we'll do it all together and we will really tell them to oof.
Sorry.
Say what dapat sa pinapakitaan ng tunay na isa ang lakas magtangat itong bagit mo na kami.
Pablo revealed in an interview that he advised Josh not to engage in a counter diss because he's planning something, which
I'm happy that I know what's already coming.
we'll get back to later.
Because of y'all. Because y'all gave me the tea. You were like, well, let me tell you.
But 18 didn't just stand around in silence. They responded with a vengeance by dropping their own diss tracks to defend SB19.
Oh.
Tunado, hindi na pwede ito makapasok. Lakas mo lalo, ba't ka nandito? Mais na rapper, magikero, di kayang tumono. Kuha ng koro sa bawat obra, lakas mahongos. Tagal di bumanil, oh that's suspicious.
So the aftermath of all this was that To's Facebook page got deleted, while Abra's listeners count stayed at mediocre levels. On February 28th, The Dam broke. Easily became hands down the best music video that came out of the Philippines because of its grand and epic scale. You can tell that making the music video wasn't cheap. They just nailed everything. The characters, the costumes, the setting, the story, the music. Man, the music.
No, man, the music.
It was so unique that you would never think of hearing it anywhere else. The clever use of Filipino traditional instruments also made it stand out as a masterpiece. But my most favorite thing about the song is the lyrics. Like, who the heck talks about self-accountability and the less desirable things like temptation and greed? Pablo's writing is just second to none. The music video racked up 1 million views in 10 hours, and after 24 hours, it quadrupled that amount. The view count of the MV kept rising to the point of it becoming #1 trending in the country. And SB19 weren't done. 2 months later, they released the Simula at Wakas EP, and I have to give these two clowns some credit that they deserve, because thanks to them, we got Dunka.
Okay, going back though to Dom. Oh my gosh, literally, I was saying this you'll probably see it before this, and I'll probably like post it before this video comes out. Literally, that song is, I can't even, no words. It's so good. It's a masterpiece. I can listen to that song on repeat all day and never get tired of it. It's probably my favorite song. This one, Dunka, is also really good, but like Dom, oh my gosh. I don't even know. It just sent it like I need that song injected into me, like injected into my veins. Like it is so, I don't even know, guys. I tweak out over that song. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with myself. It's just so good. Sorry. Whew, now that I got that out of me. Whew.
And SB19 weren't done. 2 months later, they released the Simula at Wakas EP, and I have to give these two clowns some credit that they deserve, because thanks to them, we got Dunka. If Pablo describes themselves as Avengers, then this music video is their version of the iconic scene in Endgame. Just look at the amount of relevant celebrities in this video. It is also rumored that most of these celebrities showed up for free. What I love about the music video is that it exuded so much Filipino pride with so many cultural references. I appreciate the fact that they are fighting for artistic freedom, the same exact thing that I am fighting for. But my favorite part of the music video is when Pablo finally executed that plan to exact vengeance. Another music video that dropped the same day was...
They dropped the same day, dang. Double kill, bro.
Nobody was ready for this because the lyrics of the song and the story of the music video did such a phenomenal job in emphasizing how brutal time could be when taken for granted. It also made us realize what truly matters in this life. It was very sad, but at the same time, thought-provoking. It changed our perspective, and to some, it was even life-changing. I literally have a friend who came home from overseas to her family to retire early after watching the music video to spend time with them. Not many artists have that ability to impact lives, and SB19 are one of those few artists. And another reason why they made such an impact with this song is because they also had a taste of how brutal time could be.
Broke my heart kasi until high school, diba, nakabis. Ako tabi kasi naman doon ako sa araw. Sobrang grabe yung regrets. Kasi noong time na naging medyo successful na ako, may pinatubo ako sa kanya. Actually, di ba ako dito? Sinabi ko sa kanya na, bakit yun? Gusto kong gawin yung mga bagay na hindi ko nagawa sa'yo dati kasi pero parang kaya, feeling ko rin na.
Now I'm running out of ideas how to transition from this song, so I'll just do this.
That was really, really good.
This song could easily be their title track and no one would even complain. And the swag in the chorus just makes you feel like some invincible badass. But if you like rock, here comes Philip's Quit. This song embraces individuality and staying true to oneself in the art they produce, which is one of the key reasons why SB19 have stayed relevant and authentic throughout these years. They are not only aiming for the top, but they are shooting for the stars. This song conveys a message about striving for one's dreams and goals, highlighting perseverance and the power of believing to oneself. That song also communicates that the people who support them will share the same success they'll get as we hop up on their rocket. So to wrap it all up, SB19 Simula at Wakas EP was an epic comeback. All tracks charted everywhere in the world, racking up millions upon millions of streams, a fitting vengeance to their haters. So what have we learned from all this? For me, I learned that there's a healthy way to take a path of vengeance. SB19 showed us that they are capable of fighting back when backed against the wall. They also proved how great of a tactician they are by picking their battles and knowing the perfect time to strike back. And I also learned how powerful 18 is, because every time SB19 gets attacked, we were always ready to clap back with a vengeance. And the rest of the obstacles that might derail SB19's path to greatness? Well, let's just say that karma will do its work. And for the haters who still say that SB19 did not pave the way, this message is for you.
It is a profound honor to stand before you today to celebrate a group that has not only captured the hearts of millions, but has elevated Filipino pride on the global stage, SB19. Just as the Velarde map once guided explorers to new frontiers, SB19's music and dedication serve as a beacon for the next generation, lighting the way toward endless possibilities. SB19, you are more than just artists. You are modern-day navigators, charting a path for the future of P-pop. This commemorative map, a testament to our history, symbolizes the courage to embark new journeys, where Filipino pride, resilience, and ingenuity shine brightly for the world to see.
Yes, ang binigay po sa amin kanina, ang Murillo Velarde 1734 map is more than just a map dahil naniniwala po kami na ito po ay simbolo ng ating nakaraan at patunay ng ating kasalukuyan at gabay sa ating kinabukasan. Dahil po dito, patuloy na hinihikayat namin ang bawat artistang Pilipino na yakapin ang ating kultura at karanasan dahil ang bawat obra ay nagiging bahagi ng makasaysayang mapa na gagabay sa susunod na henerasyon.
More than a historical document, this map represents a profound truth that our identity as Filipinos is embedded not just in our culture but in every piece of land and water that we continue to honor and protect.
Our responsibility and hope goes beyond resilience. It lies in understanding our roots, embracing our identity, and acting with genuine love for our nation.
Ang karangalang ito, ang paalalang ito at ang tungkulin ito ay hindi lang para po sa amin. Para ito sa bawat Pilipino dito man sa Pilipinas o sa iba't pang pangpalig ng mundo. We promise to honor this responsibility, serving as a bridge between our rich history and a modern Filipino spirit.
Congratulations, SB19. Thank you for being our modern-day map makers, guiding us toward a brighter future for Filipino music and culture. May you continue to go up, shine brightly like the stars, proving that no challenge is too great for those who dare to dream.
Yikes. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ugh. Wow. I don't even know what to say. First of all, he knows how to put together some videos. Those are amazing. The way he edits everything, just incredible. Yikes. Oh my goodness. I've seen so much, been through so many emotions, and just wow. That is just, I've learned so much, and I'm excited now that I can move on to their solo stuff. Very excited for that. This is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry, y'all. But some of y'all were like, oh, it's okay. If it's longer, I don't even care if it's an hour or 2 hours. Like, I'll watch it. I'm like, all right. This is probably going to be an hour-long video. Wow. That's amazing. That is crazy. I need to still watch more like interviews of them, but yikes. That is just, I don't even know what to say. I understand 18 now. They're always like, well, once you watch this, you'll understand why we're so like protective, and like it's incredible, amazing story. That is just, SB19, bro. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified when another video drops. Check out my other playlist, my other reaction videos, and just have a lovely day. Have a lovely night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I hope to see y'all in the next one.